You're watching the Hi Guys podcast with Al and the other Al on the 420 Pace Project.
The opinions of the individuals during this broadcast are their own and may not be the opinions of their group or other organizations they may be involved with. All medical advice during our broadcast is not a medical opinion and should be checked with your medical physician.
Hola.
Yeah, I think we both were running the controls.
Yeah, well, I just know I was playing because I noticed that during the intro, I can still manipulate the screens. I was trying to put myself on this side of the thing. But
I thought, did we start?
We've
Or
lost
did we
our
start down?
splash
We're starting
screen.
again.
There we go.
There you go.
I found our background there.
Okay, there you go. Good.
Well, it's lately on the 420 show, we've been swimming with the fishes.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
How's that going?
Not bad. So
Johnny?
I've got a bit of a motivational moment.
Oh, some motivation. What else we got today? We got some news. We got some sports news. We got some reviews. You and I both have reviews.
Yep, we're going to talk about the new movie on Netflix called Red One, which I really enjoyed.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I've also got for my list today, although it's more than 5. It's the 10. It's going to take us a little bit to watch it, but it's the 10 funniest American commercials from 1970s.
That's going to be interesting because there'll be stuff that'll be doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, then that's what I thought. When I watched
some of that stuff would be over 50 years old.
And if we want
available.
If we want to talk about something serious, I've got a PubMed article here that we can have a look at. The use of cannabis-based medical products for pediatric health conditions.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see how we go, and we'll see. It's funny. I'm using my Facebook here, and unfortunately, my messenger has popped up, and so you might see this during our motivational moment. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Al?
let's get motivated. Let's see what's going on.
Oh, wrong screen. Okay, here we go.
Good morning, you gorgeous ray of fucking sunshine. Daily fucking reminder. A flower doesn't think about competing with the one that's next to it. It just fucking blooms. A sunflower always fucking finds the sun, no matter how much fucking dirt they have to go through to find it. So, don't let some fucking twat waffle throw shade on your light. You just keep shining bright, like the fucking diamond you are. Keep spreading the fuckery.
It's our motivational moment for this morning. I really like those. I've got a bunch of them.
Do you? Sounds like it's going to make a return.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Well, fuckery.
I'm getting sick of crumbs on my desk, Al.
Crumbs. Don't eat at your desk.
Cookie crumbs. The rule that I learned in computer class way back when: don't eat near your computer. Don't drink near your computer.
Yeah.
But everybody does. I mean, I'll have a full spread here in front of the computer, and I got one keyboard that doesn't work anymore, and the other one's full of crumbs, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I had computer classes. I know I had typing.
I took typing in first high school.
Yeah.
At Northern Secondary School. I went from where I was going at Castle Frank up by our house on Mount Pleasant to Northern, and then but I took computer classes at when I went back to school as an adult.
Okay.
In relationship with the photography I was starting to study.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you like photography. That's right.
Well, my teacher sold me my first Mac so that I'd have something to play with, and I gave him, I think, $75 for my first Mac 2, I think it was.
Oh, I don't. We didn't get a computer till we had 3 kids.
Because my mom was a vice principal.
Oh, yes.
During the summers, she brought home computer equipment.
Yeah.
So we always had the latest Macs around, right? And then I got mine, and actually it was a Mac 512. So it was, the rectangle one, and with a floppy disk and no memory and blah 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 blah. Like you would put the floppy disk in to load the memory. You know what I mean? You remember, right? and then my dad gave me his old CMC machines or CPM machines or something, like whatever they were.
Yeah.
And they were basically the first laptops, but they were the size
Massive.
of a boom box, They
Yeah, look at now, eh? We put it all into here.
And in fact, in some cases, apps on your phone are much more intelligent and faster than on your computer.
Oh.
Well, because everybody, we've gone from a computer generated world to a mobile generated world.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Most people have a cell phone. They have it in their hand most of the time when they're out and about
Yeah.
or near their person. I always have mine. I don't go anywhere without it, because if I fall, I need to be able to call somebody and say, "Help! I fall!" And get up.
I've fallen and I need help. Get up.
I'm seriously thinking about getting a watch.
Oh yeah,
because falling is an issue.
Yeah, well, if it's too much of an issue, you can always get one of those necklace things that detect falls.
Well, yeah, but you can get a watch that does the same thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
I'd rather wear a watch than have something around my neck. The only thing around my neck I want around my neck is my shatterizer.
There you go.
Yeah. So, what are we doing?
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say something there, but
no.
No, I don't know about you, but I know that last I spoke to you, your car was buried in your driveway. But
no, it's out. It was so cold. It was like minus 31. The car wouldn't start. I said, fuck it. I fell. Speaking of falling, I fell in between the snowbank and the car, and I couldn't get up. Now my knee's all fucked up. I'm having a hard time walking. But it's not pleasant falling at my weight. But it's been raining for 2 days, so all the snow's pretty much melted off the driveway. I went out, sat in the car, and it just fired right up.
Oh, way to go.
So I backed up a little so that I had some gravel, not snow, and I up the driveway, and it's parked where it's supposed to be, and I'm waiting for another bout of snow come on tonight.
The our snow is almost all gone.
Pretty much on the road and driveways, walkways, things like that. On the grass, there's still snow there.
It's sort of patchy. Like I took the dog for a walk before the show, and we lost a lot of it overnight. And between the rain yesterday and I put down 2 pails of sand and salt on the driveway.
Yeah.
And then we also put down 3 bags of salt.
And now it's all gone.
You never know it.
Yeah.
You never know it. And there's spots where, where we put the salt down and the sand where it's now slippery again because of the rain.
Yep. I've got 2 buckets sitting in the basement that I'm going to go over and fill up, leave one gravel at the bottom of the driveway and one on my deck for the deck, so that I have that. Considering buying a one of them electric or cordless shovel things, little snowblower.
Yeah, small snowblower.
Just so I'm not, having a stroke and in the driveway. I'm also gonna go and find out what a block heater will cost, because that was the issue.
It doesn't have one. It doesn't have one now.
No, my car doesn't have one.
No.
No, I didn't add it. And you know what? I didn't know I was moving up here. And if I
That's
did,
true.
when I bought the car, first of all, I wouldn't have bought that car.
and you know, if you were still down in the city, you obviously wouldn't worry about the snow either.
You know what? That car bombs around in the snow. It's just
Yeah.
a 2-wheel. It's a front wheel drive. It's not a 4-wheel drive, but it's got those things that with traction control and stuff like that. Right?
Yeah.
So it drives like a 4-wheel drive. I don't particularly like driving a 4-wheel drive. I don't like the way they handle.
Oh, do you?
No.
Hmm.
But I said to my sister, because she needs, it's time for an SUV for her. She's in Alberta.
She's
minus 40-degree weather, lots of snow. She drives 45 minutes to work and back. And plus, she's got a whole bunch of other clients that she runs around.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you, new ones aren't cheap. So.
No, but here's her issue. She loves her car. Loves it. She took it with her from Toronto when she moved out there. She had it put on a train and everything. It cost her thousands of dollars.
Oh.
And so she's going to park it in the garage until she figured out what she wants to do with it. But she's going to look at SUVs, I think, and probably not new.
Yeah.
Maybe. You know, she likes new things. She doesn't like used things. So
yeah.
She's had used cars though.
They cost money, but yeah.
I've had one new car, and that was a Pontiac G5 Pursuit. You've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen
the red one. And I got that because my mom decided to have a fight with a bus and rode off the white one that she had gotten 2 weeks prior.
Oh, no.
So,
2-year-old.
They took her license away, and I said, red, please, not knowing that red was the #1 color for accidents in the stats. Right? And I banged that thing up. It was not me. It was my mom, but that thing got banged up bad.
Now, was that because of it sitting in the parking lot and getting doored, or was that?
No, my mom likes to bump into things, and when I gave it back to her, she destroyed it, and then she gave it back to me destroyed, and then bought the Matrix, which she gave to me destroyed, and then bought a new. It looks like a smaller Matrix. I can't remember what they're called.
Yeah.
But the trials and tribulations of my mom's driving practices. Yeah.
Oh.
She was one of those drivers that if you were in her way or there was a post in her way, she would try and move it. You've seen my older cars, Al.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. My mom, not me, my mom. Come and look at my car, my Hyundai. There's not a fucking bump or scratch on it. Now I'm knocking on fucking wood because now I'm going to end up in the bush somewhere sliding off the fucking road.
Did your mom enjoy the bumper cars when you went to the X?
My mom's first accident was in a Rambler, a blue one. My dad was furious.
Oh yeah.
He had just got it brand new, and she just rear-ended somebody, I think.
Right.
And then I remember my dad when after my mom and dad got divorced, my dad bought a driving penis in the form of a Trans Am. And Firebird Esprit.
I remember those.
We went and picked it up together. He came and got me, and we turned in his Capri for it. And I remember he drove me home coming down the Bayview extension, and wham, got zinged at fucking almost 180 kilometers an hour. It was back then, and it was miles per hour back then. Oh. So yeah, they just dinged him. The cops just grabbed him, and he just opened the window. He said, "New car, first time out," and the cop was laughing. I remember that. Yeah.
Sorry, didn't mean it.
That usually only works with boobs.
Yeah. I see you got a Shatterizer hat on.
I love there's a choice of two, and you can
Yeah.
get them on their website. You can get one with a ball,
Oh, okay, yeah.
or this one. And then my hat that I have that I usually wear is been called Al's hat. That's what it says on the box. Al's hat. Yeah, at Matt's. Okay. Because it's the one I like, and he doesn't give those away, so those are for me because they're my trucker hat. I like the trucker hat. Like yours is a trucker hat. That style. It's a shorter box. I don't
exactly.
I don't like baseball. I don't like the tall baseball.
And then they got like a big hard shell inside them that keeps them standing up.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah,
No.
I know.
Those are all on the wall over there behind me.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I won't wear them. I enjoy when I went looking at hats, because we're gonna eventually get some hats for 420 radio. That's the hat that I wanted, is the trucker style hat. And the buddy that does the hats, although he's never there, when he is there, he has a whole selection of hats, and he's got the trucker style hat that's all worn out.
Okay, yeah,
right? It's got holes and worn out spots and stuff like that. So yeah,
looks used, looks well used. It's like people going in and buying jeans that have already got holes and rips in them.
My Shatterizer hat, I have one left, one new one left. Matt gave me 3 to come up here with, but what happens with them is the sweat gets embedded in them, and then they look gross after a while, right?
Wash it.
Wow. They don't wash well.
No,
they don't wash. They just run all the colors.
And that can be a problem with. I've got some white hats, white caps, and it can be the same thing, right?
Yeah. I don't like the white ones. Remember the white ones we had?
Yeah. I got a Pace hat that's white. I've got your 420 radio hat that was white. Yeah,
and I've got a white one as well, and a white shirt. And I won't wear the white, as you know. I think we wore white one year at Karma Cup, and not 10 minutes out and about, I got splotches from foods. Because when I'm at the Karma Cup, I like the foods. So let me out of my cage. I'm going to eat.
Yeah, exactly. Well, what do you say we take a 25-second break here and we come back with the list?
I will.
All right, everybody, we'll be back in like 30 seconds. Are you looking for non-stop, continuous cannabis and psychedelic programming? If you are, then turn your browsers to 420radio.ca or paceradio.net, where you will find the 420 Pace Re-Rolled Saturday. Everything gets started at 8 a.m. Eastern Saturday morning.
It's certainly high on the list.
I like bing.
Yeah.
So yes. I found something.
Bing reminds me of driving around the country with my dad when I was little.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
It was opera with my dad.
No,
okay. And my mom was with the times, so it was like Pink Floyd. We had in the car Elton John, Yellow Brick Road, Pink Floyd, John Denver, those kind of things, all on 8-track. Right.
All right, so what do you got here? 10 funniest American commercials from the 1970s.
Yes, and there's a video for each. We're going to have a look at them. Some of them are they just wouldn't work.
Okay.
This is the commercial for Volkswagen, and I hope that people won't be upset with us playing these. They're available on YouTube. So this is a Volkswagen commercial entitled "The Funeral."
No, isn't? Oh,
What's that? What were
that's
you
the
gonna say?
Alka-Seltzer, isn't it?
No, this no, this is
Okay.
the Volkswagen. This is a commercial for Volkswagen
Oh, all right.
vehicle,
Okay.
and it's
I
from
see it there now.
1969.
1969 VW.
Yeah.
I'm actually Snavely, being of sound mind and body, do hereby bequeath the following. To my wife Rose, who spent money like there was no tomorrow, I leave $100 and a calendar. To my sons, Rodney and Victor, who spent every dime I ever gave them on fancy cars and fast women, I leave $50 in dimes. To my business partner, Jules, whose only motto was spend, 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 I leave nothing, nothing, nothing. And to my other friends and relatives who also never learned the value of $1, I leave $1. Finally, to my nephew Harold, who oft-times said, a penny saved is a penny earned, and who also oft-times said, gee, Uncle Max, it sure pays to own a Volkswagen. I leave my entire fortune of $100 billion.
No, I gotta
That was good. That was good.
And now we're going to move on to Alka-Seltzer poached
Okay.
oysters, and I haven't watched these, so
No.
Our first home cooked meal. I'm glad you liked it, dear.
I'll say. Honey, I've never seen a dumpling that big.
Well, I considered making a lot of little ones, but I wanted to impress you with something that would really stick to your ribs.
Right about where it's stuck. I said I'm sorry I couldn't finish the whole dumpling. It's a shame to throw it out.
I froze it. The meal wasn't on the heavy side, was it, honey?
I told you, my darling, it was perfect. Just perfect.
Let's see, what would you like for tomorrow? Stuffed crab surprise. Cream duck delight. Is it beginning to rain, dear?
No.
Marshmallowed meatballs. Sweet and sour snails. Yum. Poached oysters.
What love doesn't conquer, Alka-Seltzer will.
She's not a good cook.
I don't remember that one. This one I
don't
remember.
that. I don't remember either one of them, but
Wendy's Where the Beef. I remember this one.
oh, I remember these. Yes.
It certainly is a big bun.
It's a very big bun.
Big fluffy bun.
It's a very big fluffy bun.
Where's the beef?
Some hamburger places give you a lot less beef on a lot of bun.
Where's the beef?
At Wendy's, we serve a hamburger we modestly call a single. And Wendy's single has more beef than the Whopper or Big Mac. At Wendy's, you get more beef and less bun.
Hey, where's the beef? I don't think there's anybody back there.
You want something better. You're Wendy's kind of people.
I remember them. I remember those commercials. Where is the beef?
Yeah. Eh? Let's see what we got next.
All righty.
Independent life out of the picture. Insurance, I guess.
Yeah,
Yes,
I would.
life
think so.
insurance.
Sounds like it.
Life insurance. Yep.
About total way of life.
Oh.
You've both worked hard to establish a wonderful way of life. But what if one of you were no longer in the picture? Luckily, you have total way of life coverage from Independent Life. It protects your total lifestyle so that you can go on living in the manner to which you've grown accustomed. When an agent Independent Life calls, talk to him about total way of life.
I was more struck by the water fountain.
I was just going to say, did you notice the waterfall? Here's Pepsi. What is that? Arcology?
Okay, I was waiting for the water fountains to be matched to the insurance.
Yeah, it wasn't. I think they were just supposed to be subtle. You know, like things like that wouldn't fly. These days.
Yeah, now I know. Yeah, exactly. Okay,
so this is a hilarious Pepsi commercial. It says.
Okay,
so. Let's see what this is.
This class is perhaps the greatest archaeological discovery of our time. A dwelling called the split-level branch. Marvelous.
What's this, Professor?
Ah, a spherical object they used to hurl at each other with great velocity while others looked on. What's this? Oh, this device produced excruciatingly loud noises to which they would gyrate in pain.
Professor! What is it?
Odd.
What is it?
I've no idea.
Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
Yeah, it wasn't a choice of my generation.
No, I was always a Coke drinker.
Yeah, I was always a Coke drinker too.
Yeah,
Probably why I have.
I wanted to make sure my guts were good and clean, just like the pennies.
Yep, there you go. So next, number 6 is the Alka-Seltzer spicy meatball.
So is this a follow up to that guy who was? This is his next dinner.
I guess so. Yeah, this is spicy. I remember this one.
It's Mamma mia! It's some species that spicy meatballs, Jack. Sorry. Take 28. Now, Tony, and action. Mamma mia! That's a spicy meatball. Cut. What's the matter with that? The accent. Cut. Cut. Micey, micey, bossy, balls. Take 59. And action. Jack.
Sometimes you eat more than you should. And when it's spicy besides, Mamma mia, do you need Alka-Seltzer? Alka-Seltzer can help unstuff you, relieve the acid indigestion, and help make you your old self again.
Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball. Okay, let's break for lunch.
Let's break for lunch. All right. American Motors Rebel, driving instructor.
This is number 7. All right. This is going to be good.
All right, now let's see if we can find first. No, that's not it. Believe me, it's in there somewhere.
No matter how rough you treat a rebel, it's awfully hard to hurt it. A survey of professional driving schools shows that they use more of our cars than any other kind.
How am I doing? A lot better than yesterday.
Turn left.
I can't do it. You're watching me.
Okay, turn left. How does it feel the first time out in traffic, Mr. Moss? Mr. Moss? Mr. Moss?
Look
out for the truck!
What truck?
Behind the bus!
What bus?
The Rebel has held its own against some of the worst drivers in the world.
Should I turn the windshield wiper on?
At this point, it looks like the Rebels are going to outlast the teachers.
That was good. The Rebel, the AMC.
Southern Airlines, number 8, second class.
Second cabin, please.
Southern Airways believes that no man should be subjected to the indignity of being labeled or treated like a second-class citizen. Which is why, when you get on a Southern jet,
Hi, Mr. Gill. Sit anywhere you like.
you'll find no curtain separates the peasants from the nobility. No one takes the legroom from you and gives it to someone else. On Southern, there's only one class of service, and it isn't second.
That one, I didn't like that one.
Yeah, I was sort of waiting for the funny.
I
missed something on that.
We got another Volkswagen.
I see that.
Yeah, let's see what this one's about.
The Crimplers. The last one was great.
Mr. Jones and Mr. Krempler were neighbors. They each had $3,000. With his money, Mr. Jones bought himself a $3,000 car. With his money, Mr. Krempler bought himself a new refrigerator, a new range, a new washer, a new dryer, a record player, 2 new television sets, and a brand new Volkswagen. Now Mr. Jones is faced with that age-old problem, keeping up with the Kremplers.
Did you get that?
Well, the guy obviously got a better deal getting the Volkswagen and all that extra stuff.
The other guy's name was the Joneses, right?
Yeah.
So the old saying was keeping up with the Joneses.
Jones, correct. Yeah.
I thought that was kind of it, you know. All right, FedEx. Let's see what FedEx used to do.
You can't count on anything these days.
Did you type the letter I told you to type?
No. With possibly one exception. Federal Express. When it absolutely positively has to be there overnight.
Righto.
There you go.
Now that was number 10. Now I'm surprised the one that's not on here is the cow, you know, moo 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 moo. You're not the only one for me. For HP sauce. But that was in the 80s. This is all 70s stuff.
Yeah, it's all 70s, correct. Yes.
Yeah. So I thought that was fun for us.
Yeah, that was good. There was I didn't see any commercials I recognized from the 70s. But
there's the Wendy's one.
You're correct. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there was the Wendy's one with the where's the beef. But the Volkswagen ones, they were good. They were good. And then there was one other one that I was laughing all the way through it.
Yeah, I can't remember which one.
No,
that was 10 minutes ago.
I don't remember it either. So, all right, we shall. Anything else on your
No, but I have a question for you.
Sure.
What are you smoking?
Let's see. I've been smoking. What's it called? Oh, I got it now. Trophy Wife.
Trophy Wife. In a vapor or weed.
Well, that was my cannabis herb.
Before the show.
I'm vaping my before the show. I'm vaping internally here. Some vanilla boba or something.
Oh, cool. I have some papaya going.
Oh,
I've been mixing and I got sick of the same buzz, so I just had straight papaya today.
Yeah, actually, I just dropped some papaya off down at Legacy 420 to get tested, to do some cannabinoid testing.
Do you have seeds?
Pardon me? No, I don't have seeds. No.
So it's from a clone?
Originally.
Cool.
Yeah, I didn't grow it. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a friend grew it. And I was going, I had to go to Legacy 420 and go to Limestone City Hydroponics. So on my way, I said, hey, I'll take that for you.
Nice how you get your fucking sponsors plugs in there, buddy. we should.
I went for a drive. I had to go pick up, with Christmas coming on, I had to go pick up some THC base that I put into my beverages. And the base has got 21%.
you can't have any fizzy stuff because of your Crohn's, right?
Correct. Yeah. So I put mine into a juice. Usually pineapple or like a mango juice or
And
mango
these
pineapple
and
juice.
just so people know, these are made with FICO. It's not made with. It's made with full
It's
extract.
it's full spectrum.
Yeah. Full
Product.
spectrum.
Yeah,
And,
it's
and
not
so
just
most of the drinks that you get now, I don't know what they have now, but from what I've tried, most of the drinks and edibles that you get at the legal store here in Canada, at the or LPs as we call them, are either isolates or distillates, which make Al a very grumpy person. This Al, not the other Al. And yeah.
Yeah, they're carbonated, majority of them. So I don't buy them. So I buy this base and add it to my juice. And each milligram or milliliter is 21 milligrams of THC and 2.5 milligrams of CBD.
I might try some of that.
Yeah, I got a dropper in a bottle. Like they sell it to me in a bottle.
And how long will a bottle last you?
Depends on how often I have a drink.
And are you, because I go and I've gotten a few of the drinks at the store there, not since I've been here, but when I was in Toronto, just to try. I wanted to try a cola and an orange, I think, and it absolutely nothing for me, nothing at all.
Yeah.
So the difference in milligrams between those legal, because that's 5 milligrams, right? Or did they up it to 10?
Well, there's 10 milligrams in
yeah, but it was 5 for the longest and only 5.
Yeah, there's been 5, 2.5.
So I have not tried 10 milligrams yet. Maybe I'll go see what they have and try some next week.
I've seen some people that 10 milligrams was enough, but then there's other people that forget it.
Well, I mean, I'm a daily inhaler, and I also use concentrates as well, and edibles and blah blah blah. So in order for me to feel 5 or 10 milligrams, I'd have to have a 3-day rest of cannabis before I tried them, because I'm not going to feel it. Probably you either.
I've sort of had mixed results.
Well, 20 milligrams, 21 milligrams, I would feel.
Yeah. Well, I've had like 50 milligrams, like 2 gummies at 25 milligrams.
Yeah, I've done that too. Hey, Tara, Mama, Mama T, right?
Yeah.
Now she came and stayed at the farm with a whole bunch of other people, because I can't remember the store, but one of the stores in Alderville had a concert with Chuck Clare and
oh yes,
Matt Classy and a few other people. Yeah. And she gave me, when she got there, she gave me a bag of her gummies. Okay. And I ate the whole bag. I'm so used to them, because she'd give me samples. She was one of our vendors at the market in Hamilton.
Yeah. And how were you?
I was fine.
You were what?
Oh yeah. When I have lots of edibles, Al, as you know, I'm like a kid. I'm just out and about doing shit. Yeah. But I'll overdo it and I'll get a hangover from it. Like I'll green myself out with those, and so that's not okay. Don't green yourself out, people. No greening. No. But if you're ever looking for good edibles, look up Mama T, because she's got some awesome edibles.
Okie dokie. Talking about edibles, you know what time it is?
Time for...
Did I cut you off?
Yeah.
So what did you say?
Cha cha cha.
Oh, okay. Time for cha cha cha. Yes, time for that. So what I've got for us today, okay, is the 10 best cannabis recipes for beginners. This is coming to us from Emily Kylan Nutrition. So, nutrition, that's usually a good thing, right?
She's a Nutrin.
Nutrin. So what we got here? We got some drinks, cannabis drinks, 9 ways to make cannabis drinks at home. You can see there on the screen. I believe it's on the screen, right?
Yeah, it's on the screen.
All these different recipes for drinks.
Okay, cool.
Lots of drinks in there.
You'll have to post this URL.
Chocolate, lemonade, infused eggnog.
I've made infused lemonade.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cannabis milk, juice. A recovery.
Al, you got some indigestion going on there, buddy. Pardon Al's tummy. This is going to be an interesting show. Al's got workers upstairs.
I'm getting a little work done upstairs.
Yeah, just he's having some dental things fixed up in the bathroom.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It does sound like that.
It's like, all right, go ahead. They've stopped.
We got a vegetarian drinks, infused watermelon wellness shots.
Watermelon is another flavor that I'm not a fan of.
Oh, really? Oh, I like watermelons. Homemade hemp seed milk, golden milk, spice chai latte. It's cannabis infused.
No thanks.
No.
No.
Breakfast recipes. A cannabis infused yogurt bowl, an infused.
That would be easy to infuse is yogurt, yeah, because it just clings to the fat, right?
Yeah, you got cannabis bliss balls with almond joy.
Oh, that's cool.
Mango smoothie bowl, no bake cannabis energy bite. So it's all kinds of recipes here.
And we're gonna post in the comments for
yeah. We'll put this in the comments.
There's just too many to go through individually.
Yeah, we're not gonna go through each one of those. No way. A sweet and sour savory can of butter board, party mix, Cheetos. There you go, cannabis infused peanut butter.
I don't like Cheetos. They get in my mouth.
Oh, they get all over your hands, eh?
Yeah.
Butterscotch frosting, guacamole, cucumber salad, tomato and cucumber salad that's infused, deviled eggs, tacos, ranch dressing. Look at the entree.
Dental process going on.
Hang on.
It's not that loud, and we can hear you talking, Al, actually. So.
What's that?
We can hear you. It's not that loud. Now you have to unmute. Al.
I'm having a hard time hearing you guys. Cannabis leaf salad. Hang on, let me turn this up so I can hear you. There. So would you have a salad with cannabis leaves in it?
No, I'm not a salad eater, but I know people who have.
Yeah, I've never had a salad with cannabis leaves in it.
Tell them to shut up, Al. We're trying to do a show here.
Rainbow salad with chicken. It's all infused. Big fish. Here's some desserts. Brownies. Everybody has brownies. Peanut butter cookies. Ice cream. Rice Krispie treats. Cake. Fudge. Lots of cookies, Al. Lots of cookies. Oh, what's this? Puppy chow? Muddy buddies?
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know they were doing this. This part of it. Okay,
they're cutting screw. What I can tell you exactly what they're doing is they're cutting screws and they're separating boards.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Apple pie, fruit tarts. There's all kinds of stuff. Oh, this goes on and on and on. So there's tons of things there, and I'm going to take that website and I'm going to put it in the comments.
And while you're doing that, I just want to mention, I'm going to just give me 1 second here. I just want to mention, you'll notice that, and I think I put it in the overlays as well. No, I didn't yet. Damn it. We've got the website up for the 420 Pace project at 420pace.ca. Check it out. Join our YouTube page. All our shows will be on there from both networks, and with more coming.
There, I'm back. Yes. There we go. Recipes are sent. Recipes, desserts, drinks, entrees. Enjoy. Yes, lots of action, especially when we put it all together for Saturday.
Yeah,
back to back stuff. Alrighty, so there's the desserts, everybody. They are
yum.
Take a boo, and the options are there's just so many there.
You know, there's another site that we could look at for recipes, and that is the Magical Butter Machine site themselves. They have more stuff, more recipes than anything else on their website.
Yeah, they've got a whack of them. I haven't been there in a long time.
I enjoy.
I did years ago.
I have one. I've had one for a long time. I had two. They donated another one so that I could do demos, and we were using it to make cookies for Hope, and which we gave away. And unfortunately, when we closed the lounge, somebody scooped it.
Oh,
yep. So now I'm down to one. Unfortunately,
that's not good.
No, I liked having two because you make multiple batches. It's easier. I mean, you're looking at 2 hours at a shot making something in them, right? So
yeah, you got your 1 hour. There's just even in.
Well, you can go 24. You got most people in a slow cooker would just let it cook for 24 hours. But
yeah,
the nice thing in the Magical Butter Machine, since we're talking about making stuff, is that you throw a quarter of good bud in there and some butter, like a pound of butter or even 2 pounds of butter, depending on how strong you like your
because I would put an ounce in per pound.
Well, I usually throw in a quarter per pound when it's bud. I'll throw an ounce or more in when it's shake.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And just that, because then I know what I'm getting. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've always made it like that. That's what I enjoy. I've had some strong fucking cookies, man. Fuck.
I remember my first cookies. It wasn't a good experience.
Our first cake, as I've mentioned a few times, we ground up a bunch of leaf and stem and used it as flour.
Stem.
We made our own flour, basically.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then ate it like because it was it was horrible. But you throw enough frosting. You throw enough frosting on a cake, and it tastes good. Right?
The chlorophyll is what got me that first batch I made. Oh.
This is what I was going to mention. The shorter cooking time when you're using a Magical Butter Machine, you've got a shorter cooking time.
You do.
In a not a pressure cooker, but a slow cooker. Usually somebody will throw a whole bunch of wheat in there and a whole bunch of butter and let it cook for 24 hours.
We did it anywhere from 8 to 24 hours, leaving it on the stove in a pot.
But the longer you cook, the more chlorophyll you get.
Correct.
So in a Magical Butter Machine, you set it for 2 hours or even an hour and let it go, and do that twice. You get less chlorophyll.
I did it for 8 hours in a Magic Butter Machine, and I think it ended up getting a little burnt on the bottom.
And those burns go away. I've got a burn on the bottom of mine. Yeah,
because I would run it and then stop. It would stop, and then I'd keep it going.
It's a very noisy thing.
Oh, but it's got all those fancy lights.
It's got those lights. And you know what? I tell you something. Those lights actually have meaning to what the process is going through. There's actually there's a sync between the lights and what they do.
Oh, okay.
And what the machine is doing.
Yeah.
Right? It blinks different for each setting.
I've got to get mine out, so I got to make
still packed.
No, I've got 3 of them here. So I'm going to I got to make some oil, make some capsules.
Do you use your magical butter machine to make oil?
Yeah. As far as
then you put it out and you put it out and outside to.
Oh, I don't make the FICO.
No,
I'm just talking about infusing coconut oil.
Coconut oil.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, so you can make FICO in that.
Oh yeah.
But you have to take it out and then what do you call it?
Burn it off.
Right. Burn it off, purge it, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. There's you can do it with that. I've got a gnome green
a green oil machine. Yeah.
There's other machines that are out there.
The other machines that you can get off the internet are water distillers. So if you buy something like that, they're a quarter of the price, but you have to change the rings in it. Otherwise,
I've got another one called the Source.
Yeah, I've seen that one as well.
Yeah, I've got it as well. So
there are a few machines that if you leave them run long enough, you'll make shatter out of it.
Oh,
yes, you know who found that out?
By accident.
Ross found that out. Yeah. He said he put on a batch and went to bed thinking, it'll be ready in the morning, and got up in the morning and it ran all night and made shatter instead of oil.
Right. Okay, we're done the recipes. I'm gonna run a quick little promo here on the Apple because of the documentary, movie, whatever you want to call it, we got out, and then we'll come back and we'll get into some reviews. How's that sound?
No, I don't want
to. Okay, so we'll see you in about 2 minutes, people.
This, guys, is a BT bottle with a little straw on the end of it, okay? Back in the day, we used to have glass bottles, soda pop in glass bottles, okay? Soft drinks. And this was built for the old school hash. This is the hash that your uncles and your grandparents would get. And this is the stuff that we would all treasure whenever we could get it because we thought it was the best stuff because it's the concentrate. It was our form of concentrate.
Correct.
Right? When we were young, right?
Yes.
This is
to answer your question now.
Oh, here we go.
Forward. Now you're going to cut this out if it doesn't work, right?
You just cut it out now. These are the 3 tools I use to form and shape the happens. So now once the prep work is done over on the lathe, it now has to come over to me to put the mouthpiece on and finish off the top part. So first up, I just need to clean up and close off the top that's left over. First thing I'll do is I will heat up the corner and I'll push in the Maria, which is the circular lump that acts as a stopper. Right? Whereas I'm kind of like, I'm 49 years old, but I don't have time to be an artist.
Each one is individual, though. There's only one of each. So it does make it art.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're into review time. What do you got there, Al?
What do I got for what?
You said you had a review item. You got something?
No, I don't.
Oh, I thought you said before the show that you had something.
No, I don't. I thought you said you did.
I do.
Okay,
I
well
do.
then it's your turn, not mine.
Okay, I thought that you said you had something, and I thought, okay.
No, I don't. I've got just what I got. That's it. I don't
All
have
right,
anything
well,
special.
Okay. Well, I went into one of the local cannabis stores and went in, took a look around, see if there's something that I could check out. And the local store is Spirit Leaf Cannabis in Campbellford. So Spirit Leaf Campbellford. And
Which
what
is
I
right
did,
beside the Bongs and Dongs store.
yes, it's right beside Campbellford Lifestyle Shop. Right at the bottom of the bridge.
Go get
Right
your
in town.
Bongs and Dongs today.
Correct. Exactly.
Campbellford's
So-
good for something. They have a McDonald's and a place to get dongs.
You got bongs, dongs. You got your cannabis right beside each other, and these, so you know, are soft gels capsules. These are by Abide, and the cannabis for these are grown in Campbellford.
Oh,
Yes, locally sourced and grown buds
on somebody's roof in Campbellford.
I don't think it's a roof. I believe it's a field. And they're made with let me see. Hang on. I'm gonna pull it up. I've got it right here.
You know what, Al? You should see if you can get a tour of that place because it is local.
Yeah, I agree. On that. I'm just
It
going
was local to me, but not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. I got the wrong one up, so I want to switch that around. Yes, I wouldn't mind being able to go for a tour. I think that would be pretty neat to do that. So I am bringing up Spirit Leaf's website here. There we go. So
they're
Spirit Leaf
gel
Campbellford.
caps, and what's the stats on them?
Okay, here's the stats on these soft gels. I thought I had it already loaded up, but I see it's not. Okay, I'm gonna have to go look for them here, and then I'll
Can
bring
we
it
get
back.
some looking music on?
Looking music? Sure. You got any looking music?
No, I don't have that pulled up at the moment.
I don't,
Sorry.
and I don't see a. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay. I thought I had the site mix already up here. There they are, right there. And now I've got them. There you go. Full spectrum. Soft gel.
2x1, eh?
Yeah, 2x1. So it's 10 milligrams of THC and 5 milligrams of CBG. And it's made with a sativa. It's a haze, is what it is. And these are full spectrum THC gel caps. As I said, 10 milligrams of THC, 5 milligrams on the CBD end of things. And they are sun-grown OG haze.
Nice.
And it's in a recyclable glass jar.
Recyclable.
Yeah. Now it says it's energetic, happy, creative, focused, inspired, and calm.
I should get some of those right now because I'm about to fall asleep.
Right? Well, I can tell you, with these gel caps, I took them yesterday.
Yep.
I took 4 of them. I was actually the doctor's last week, and I'm being sent in to check to see if I've got arthritis going on in my knees.
Add it to the club.
Correct. And I took 4 of these yesterday, and I didn't
And
have
they
to
helped?
take any. Yeah, I didn't have to take any of my Tylenol.
I don't like taking Tylenol. The only time I take Tylenol or something like that is if I have a headache, which not very often. The mushrooms help with that as well.
Yeah.
But I don't like taking arthritis stuff. I'd rather take cannabis stuff.
Yeah. So Spirit Leaf, Camelford, downtown. Stop in, see Eric and the crew.
What's the bottle cost?
$20
So you're getting 10 for $20.
There's 15.
Oh, 15.
There's 15.
So that's a buck.
So you get
and a bit.
you get 150 milligrams of THC.
It's a buck and a bit per cap, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm just trying to look. I'm just looking at here on another website. Terpenes or alpha bolola, some beta mystrine, and carfillion. Carfillion. Yeah. Growing regions: Trent Hills, which is Camelford. Outdoors. Yeah. So there you go. Full spectrum, locally grown.
I wonder if that's that place that with the big greenhouse.
I know whereabouts it is,
and
I'm
not where I'm thinking. Then
no, it's not. No,
you know where I'm thinking.
Yeah, yeah. I got a good idea where they're located, and it's abide. It's like dude. Isn't that one of the sayings for dude?
I'm not into the whole dude thing.
No, that's why I'm asking you. But yeah,
more of a what's going on, man.
They are for anybody who's wondering what kind of oil is in them that they're made with. It is a sunflower oil.
Oh, nice. A lot of products are made with sunflower oil. I prefer coconut oil or olive oil, virgin olive oil. I don't like the MTC.
Yeah. This is sunflower, and there's a capsule right here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Go on, take it. Go on. Take it. Come on, take it. Peer pressure.
Well, you got to think. You can go in and you can buy doobies, spend $15 or $20 on a doobie, or you can spend $15 or $20 and get 150 milligrams of cannabis.
Yeah, but you see, I'm a smoker, so I mean.
Well, I know, but for people who, let's say you're going to the movies.
Yeah. No, I get that.
They are. Don't forget that everything's being sold in a recreational store, right?
Yes. Are you now? You're a doobie smoker, and that's what you prefer, right?
Right.
Do you think that if that was taken away from you, if you weren't allowed to use that method of medicating, that you would have an issue? Because I know I would, because I'm a smoker. And 75% of smoking, be it tobacco or cannabis, the action is what's addictive.
Oh, all that type of stuff. The habit. It's the other part.
The habit of having it's like glasses. Some people wear just plain glass as glasses as a prop. It's the same thing, but that's part of the addiction. Most of the addiction is the habit of smoking itself.
Right. Oh yeah.
Not what you're using, but in tobacco, it increases the addiction.
Used to, getting around with buddies and having a beer and
there is no addiction quality. There are no addictive qualities to cannabis.
There's a habit of getting together with buddies and smoking doobies. Okay, we're done the review. End of things. Just so you know, I think my doggy's gone next door. Hobble. We've done the reviews. We're on to headlines.
Alrighty.
All right, here we go. We're right back. All right, we got news. I've got a news story, Al, that I'm going to say is very disturbing. It's a story that could have been avoided very easily. But unfortunately, it wasn't. Somebody made a decision, and they shouldn't have. It's been a very costly decision. And this is the headline. Canadian man faces life in prison in Dubai for traveling with cannabis.
Oh yes, I heard about that. Yeah.
He is a patient who uses cannabis for a rare condition. And he had cannabis and CBD oil on him on a stopover. Took a flight, he heading to South Africa, and they stopped off in Dubai as a stopover. And they've arrested him and put him in jail, giving him a life sentence.
A life sentence. At least they're not killing him.
They're giving him, well, they might as well. Apparently, he's had 2 surgeries. He was in the jail for quite some time with an open wound. He's now in a wheelchair. He spent 40 days.
Where is he from? He's from Canada. Why isn't the Canadian consulate involved?
He's from Mississauga. He's from Mississauga.
Why isn't the Canadian government involved?
They have been. There's been some involvement, but from the articles that I have read, people are requesting more involvement in this. In this case, on Christmas Day, he will be before the court in Dubai, trying to appeal his sentencing. So he's already been convicted. So they're trying to get a reduction in his sentencing, or send him home, deport him, or whatever. I covered this article and this story in the news on Monday or Thursday of last week, I think is when it was. And when I read the name Maurice Kevin O'Rourke, I know Kevin O'Rourke.
You know him?
I don't know this one, but I do know of a Kevin O'Rourke. So like, holy shit! This is this guy I know? Is he over the? And it's not him. Thankfully, it's not him. But nevertheless, it's still a Canadian, and he's still a patient. And yes, he broke Dubai laws, and that's what their law.
So, what are the laws in Dubai? It's illegal.
It's illegal. Cannabis is illegal.
Flat out illegal.
He was charged with importing it.
Oh, okay.
He had it in his knapsack. Think of the Grenier, the basketball player, going into Russia.
Yeah.
She had the vial of cannabis oil and got busted, right? Thrown in jail.
Yeah.
This situation is a similar idea. And unfortunately, he is spending right now life in jail. He is 65 years of age.
So he's going to spend the rest of his life in jail.
Presently, yeah. That's what that says. He's going to spend the rest of his life in jail.
For how much cannabis did he have?
He had 118 grams of cannabis and oil. Hang on. Here it goes. Here it is. It says 50 grams of cannabis and 60 grams of oil in his luggage. Yeah.
What in his right mind thought that he could do something like that? Like,
I don't know
why somebody would think, mail it.
Yeah,
you got a better chance of getting it, for one.
Yeah, his wife says that her husband had no intention of breaking the law and is calling on officials in Dubai to have compassion on his situation. She says this is a 64-year-old man who made a mistake. To say that he
made a mistake, but the law is the law.
Yeah, to say that he's going to have to spend the rest of his life in a foreign country by himself, and with his illness, a life sentence would be months or weeks, and he'll be dead. It's an autoimmune condition.
And how long has he been there now?
He's already been sentenced. I'm going to say he's been there about a year.
Yeah, I was going to say. I mean, it must be about a year, because usually a sentencing is about a year.
Yeah. surgeries for an infection, leaving him with an open wound. Hospital for 40 days. He's back in detention center right now.
This is why I will never travel outside of Canada again.
The UAE has zero tolerance policy for many drugs. Let's see. Just there's a group that is over there that is involved that's helping him with the situation. But
there are still quite a few people around the world that are in jail or about to be in jail for cannabis offenses, and it's ridiculous. In 20 coming up on 2025, you know.
Yeah. Now it says here in a statement, Global Affairs Canada wrote that it's aware of the detention of a Canadian citizen in the United Arab Emirates. Consular officials are in touch with local authorities and are providing consular assistance. Due to privacy considerations, no further information can be disclosed. I know that they had, his wife has mentioned that they're having problems locating any medication for him. Now, in the past, a Quebec man was held in Dubai, and the government got involved in it, and he had 73 counts of fraud.
Wow.
Yeah, they got involved, and I think he got out. So, yeah, he broke the law. He broke their laws.
They're trying to make a point.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody like
you
remember the story back in the day, Midnight Run.
Yeah.
With Billy Hayes went to Turkey and came when he was coming back with his girlfriend, was arrested at the airport with hashish strapped all around his body. And he spent many years in a Turkish prison, which eventually he escaped from. And that's the movie Midnight Express. Now, Billy has recently said in a new book that was not his first time in the country.
No.
And so when you watch that movie, you think, oh, wow, and he escaped. Well, there's a little more to the story.
Yeah.
It wasn't his first time doing that, and that's probably why he was caught.
We have some viewer questions.
Oh.
You Can't Smoke wants to know, how's it going, guys?
It's going.
It's going. We're here.
Hi, how are you?
And he'd like to know, or they would like to know, what's the topic about today?
Whatever you want to talk about.
That's right. We got recipes. We've talked news. We got some sports news that's coming up. We've had some lists. So yeah, lots of things, lots of different topics is what we're discussing today. There's no
we
doubt
got a
about
doctor
that.
in the house. Hello, Doc.
Yes, I see doctor. The doctor is there. Well, I hit the wrong
doctor
button.
is here. Dr. Johnny Fever. Booga.
No, it is Dr. Levy Alone. She says the doctor's in the
Dr.
train.
Leave me alone. Get it? Doctor, leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Maybe, eh? Okay, now from there, we've gone through the news. Anything else you want to talk about news? I've got the sports lined up.
Well, we've got this other thing that we can talk about if we wanted to, or we could skip that and use that for another day. There's a PubMed is kind of like is the National Library of Medicine.
Right.
They've got an abstract of use of cannabis-based. Can you pull that up, Al? Use of cannabis-based medical products.
No, I don't see it. You don't have it here on the screen, man.
All right. Well, we won't. I'm going to put this in the chat. I shared it the other day, and it's a lot of people have looked at it. It's actually very interesting. So it's just a case study, basically, right?
Right.
But it's a case study done from the point of view, from the medical point.
Yeah. I know that yesterday during the news, I had a story on the pediatrics and cannabis.
Well, that's what this is about. It's exactly the same.
Oh, That's
exactly
you.
the same.
Yeah, is it? Okay, good,
Yeah.
good. Yeah, I talked about the quality of life improvement for people, or the kids with autism.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
And just to touch base on that, I have ADHD, which is in the spectrum. Back in the 60s, when I was diagnosed at 5, it was just called hyperactivity syndrome. And when I turned 16 and was going off the meds for ADHD, I was asked by my pediatrician if I was using cannabis. And he basically said, if you start using cannabis, stop taking the pills because it's going to do exactly the same thing. And I was 16 years old when I heard that. I didn't start using
45
cannabis.
years ago.
Yep. I didn't start using cannabis until I was 19, though.
Right.
And then medically, I've been using it to replace my ADHD medicine, depression stuff, things like that. The only pills that I take are for my diabetes and stuff.
That's it. Eh?
Yep.
Yep. All righty.
Mushrooms and weed, man.
Mushrooms and weed. That's right. That's right. Okay. Time for us to talk. Sports. That's right. Here we go. Cannabis athletes, recovery, performance, and legal challenges. We got here. We got the guy, athletic guy there. Benefits of cannabis for athletes. Pain management and recovery, right? Because they deal with chronic pain due to training, injuries, demands on their sports, right? Painkillers like opioids can cause serious risks such as addiction. So cannabis is a safer choice, and you get CBD with anti-inflammatory properties. I talked about those pills. They got some CBD in them. I talked about my knees. Also for athletes, improve sleep. Obviously, it's very important for athletes to get some sleep. And they say particularly THC is known for its ability to induce relaxation and promote better sleep. Reduce anxiety and stress. The mental pressures that athletes face are just as intense as the physical ones. Yeah, just think you're performing in front of 50 million people maybe on TV. They say it can help the athletes with their anxiety and lower their stress level. Legal challenges, the sports themselves, each sports have different regulations and penalties for athletes that are dealing with that, and regulations and stuff like that. So there are obviously some benefits for the
it's certainly
athletes.
not performance enhancing.
No, but if it makes an athlete's pain go away, it improves their performance.
Correct. I would. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what. Now I got one other story, but that's the way I looked at it. Yeah, okay, it's not performance enhancing, but if it helps somebody with pain, then they can improve their performance. That's okay. So this one here is sort of your top 5 list. This is top 10 most popular sports in Canada. What do you think?
Well, okay. Well, before we go into this, I have a question for you.
Sure.
Do you know what Canada's national sport is?
Lacrosse.
Yes, it is. Most people don't realize that. They don't know that. They say hockey.
Correct.
Although one has nothing to do with the other, and hockey did not come out of lacrosse.
Correct.
Canada's sport is lacrosse. I did not know this. I thought I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's either baseball or hockey.
But it's lacrosse. Yeah, I know.
Although a baseball was discovered in Japan, I believe.
Yeah, that I don't know.
Somewhere in the Orient, they played baseball. Major League Baseball here in North America is, in the Orient, in Japan, they take baseball very serious.
Yes,
Here,
they do.
Come on.
Yes.
Get out of there, Rose.
All right, so here we go. Top 10 sports.
Come here.
Golf is number 10.
Who? Golf?
Golf.
Yeah, I could see that. I like golf. Yep. Lay down, please.
Curling, number 9.
I was just thinking about trying that.
Were you?
Yeah, it seems like bowling on ice.
It is. Yeah, really, It really is. Number 8, basketball.
Yeah, no thanks.
Number 7,
You're done,
rugby.
Rugby's violent football, but okay.
Yeah, well, here, okay. I see this other rugby, 1823. Basketball, 1891.
Wow.
Yeah, really. Tennis, number 6.
Like tennis, love tennis, watching tennis. Yes.
Reminds me of Pong.
Yeah, no, I see. I grew up. We had at my dad's house. We had ping pong in the basement. And then when I was at my mom's at home, we played tennis because we were right. Our backyard went right into the Ramsden Park tennis area. Tennis fields.
Sure, courts.
Thank you. Tennis courts. So they were always there, and there were lots of them. So we played. My sister and I played tennis. My friends and I played tennis. My we played tennis. So that's. I wasn't ever big in sports, but I've always liked tennis. I tried playing golf. I can't play golf now because of my shoulder, though, or tennis anymore. But I've played. I enjoy tennis so much. I got a Wii, and I played tennis around the world with people online, and I played tennis so much that I actually got tennis elbow from playing.
Yeah, I know. Go ahead.
Cricket. Number 5.
Correct. Cricket is number 5.
That's that's a violent sport. Very quick. Yeah, very quick. Yeah.
Baseball, number 4.
They see, you would think Canada,
Soccer, number 3.
I believe baseball was invented in Canada, though. Was it not?
Baseball is a long history in Canada. It's one of the most popular sports. The oldest baseball park in the world is still in operation in Labatt's Park in Ontario.
Yeah.
The country has only one major league team, the Blue Jays.
We used to go to what was the baseball diamond that they have there in the city?
Christie Courts or something like that.
Christie Diamond. Christie Pitts, yes.
Christie Pitts.
And that is where the Toronto Maple Leafs hockey team used to play baseball.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh. Okay. What's number 2?
Number 2, I don't know. I can't see.
Okay, we haven't mentioned lacrosse, and we haven't mentioned hockey yet.
So number 3 is soccer, and we used to have here in Toronto.
Yeah.
We used to have in Toronto, I believe that was the first Canadian professional soccer team, which was the Blizzard back then.
Yeah, we had the Blizzards. Yeah.
Yeah. And but I don't know what's number 2.
Says the first soccer game had taken place in Toronto in October of 1876 by 2 local clubs.
I was correct.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Number 2 is lacrosse, and it was declared
number 2.
It was declared declared a national sport in Canada in 1859 and a summer sport in 1994.
But how come it's number 2 on this list then?
It's popularity.
Popularity.
Correct. Popularity.
Popularity.
Hockey. Yeah, and obviously hockey is number 1.
Yeah, hockey's number 1.
Yeah. So
we like hockey, eh?
Top 10 popular sports in Canada. All righty. Done the sport.
I got something that I want to play just in between segments here because it relates to Canada. And it might get us in trouble. but it
Oh.
might not. So
We've
let's
said
find
that
out.
before.
Yes, I know. Well,
Okay, how long is this? Just so I know.
I'm looking. It is 2 minutes and 16 seconds.
Okay, all right. Just so I
Is
can go
that
take
good?
Yeah, I just gotta go run and do something while that's running, and I'll catch some.
All right, I'm just loading it up here.
Okay.
And then you can go and do what you got to do, and when we come back, we'll continue doing what we're doing.
Yes, sounds good.
So this is an old favorite that we grew up on, and we will be back in a few minutes.
All righty, let's check it out.
Special Christmas theme today.
Yeah, go. Okay, good day. I'm Bob. Welcome to Great White North. I'm Bob McKenzie. This is my brother Doug.
How's it going?
Okay, this is our Christmas show. Yeah. So that's our.
There's
topic.
our Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And Hosehead here had the idea of just having a steel spike at the top.
Take off.
Decorated. Zoom in on the tree.
No.
Come on,
No,
move over.
take
Up
off.
to the top.
No,
Zoom
here.
up.
That's what you do with that. That was off there. That's for the top. Okay, one of our topics,
Wait, zoom
is
back over to
Get
us.
over here, One of our topics is like beer nog, okay? Because we hate eggnog. And like at our family parties, everybody drinks eggnog at Christmas, right? So what you do is you go to Max 7-Eleven, you get eggnog, and you empty it out like right in the tree, And then you pour
That'll
beer
help
in
it
here.
grow.
Okay, you got beer right in there, and then you get like a happy cup you can't see through. Pour it in that, walk around the party. You don't have to drink eggnog, drink beer nog instead, okay?
There it
Okay,
is.
another topic is this is beauty. Like 2 years ago, we was working in Brewers Retail, So, like, our owner, our boss, he gave us like frozen butterballs for Christmas, So like Hosehead here puts it in the trunk of the car and forgot about it, right? So like next summer, Dad was driving the car and goes, "Who died, So like goes in the trunk. I got one for you too.
Take off.
Yeah,
You never did.
I do. Oh, here it is.
It's gone,
Merry Christmas, Hoser. Oh, gee.
Wait a minute.
Same size.
Beauty. It is.
Same thing.
Beauty. Smokes. Thanks. Just what I wanted. Gee. Okay.
Thanks a lot,
Beauty.
Okay.
So, here's something to do with beers for
Oh,
Christmas. Make it nice, Hold that. And like for tree decorations, we're out of time,
Yeah, quick.
Like hang a
Show them
smoke
about
up.
the smoke.
Hang some smokes up on
That was
trees.
my idea.
Take off.
It was so.
And like
Listen, Hosehead, give me credit.
that's it. So
Good day.
that's our topic. Merry Christmas. Good day.
So I just want to bring
Yay.
something up. I want to bring something up. Okay.
All right.
You look
They
at
should be
them.
joints.
You look at it should have been at Bob and Doug McKenzie. Okay.
Yeah.
That was that and Garth and Wayne from Wayne's World. Those were our first podcasts because that's how they were presented on those shows as a public broadcast, which was, Rogers in Canada.
Okay.
And those were our first podcasts.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you look at it, those were our first podcasts.
Early on, got
Yep.
started. All right. It's
Party
that
on,
time.
Garth.
All right. Talking.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Time for events and entertainment. And I've got
We're going to have a new events and entertainment segment coming soon from Sherry Ann.
Oh. Tell us.
I just told you.
Oh,
That's as far as I've gotten. with it.
And so, okay. Well, she's going to different events. She's going to create little video clips.
Yes, and also we're going to put a piece together, like events and things that not necessarily she's going to, but things that are happening in and around Toronto and Canada, so we can have an actual events list like you guys do, except for Sherry Ann will do.
Right.
One less thing that you have to do.
Okay, sounds good. The now talking about events, we have got upcoming. It's not until March, but upcoming. Where did it go?
I don't know, dude. You lost it.
Oh, I know where I know where it is.
Wrong window.
Who turned out the lights?
Somebody didn't pay
Here
the
we go.
hydro bill this month.
Oh, we're going to be going to Can Expo in March 21st and 22nd. Talking about upcoming events.
I am looking forward to that. We've got some new stuff we're going to try, and they're giving us a booth, and they're giving us some power, and maybe a little bit of internet, and we're going to do what we do down there as best as we can. We've tried to do it several times.
Yeah, we are a Can Expo media partner.
We are.
Yep, and we will be going there, covering the event, like you say, talking to the vendors, the exhibitors, the covering the stuff that's going on the stage.
I should put the timer up on there again.
Yeah. The all the different things that are going on. And there's MJ. All the different things that are going on.
In the video was MJ, was it?
Yeah, MJ was in the video there.
I'm sure she's in a few of them.
Yeah. She skates by. She's on her roller skates.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She goes by. Yeah.
And she will be there this year, as well as Sherry Ann Baker and Cindy.
Yes.
Red Cindy, Howell, as they call her now.
Yeah. She's coming up from the East Coast. And she's going to be here this weekend, giving us a hand as well.
That weekend, not this.
Yeah,
weekend.
that weekend. Yeah, correct. So Can Expo Cannabis Lifestyle Show, 2 full days.
Well, it's only 2 days this year, not 3.
Yes, correct. And bud tender sampling going on as well.
There seems to be a lot of that.
Yeah, explore new brands, connect with the cannabis community.
I can't wait until patrons can access that.
Yeah, exactly. Now they will be updating their website over the holidays.
See, can I tell you something? This whole thing about the bud tender,
bud sampling.
The bud sampling. They say that the reason that they allow it is so that the bud tenders who work in the stores have knowledge of the different strains that are available. But here's the fucking kicker. And I'm sorry to interrupt your segment, Al, but here's the kicker, because this really bothers me. Okay. They're not the ones that sample, that need to sample, because they're not the ones that buy the product. And they are not allowed to talk about that. When you go into a store, the person who's working behind the counter is only allowed to give their opinion. They're not allowed to tell you any medical information.
Correct.
Or stats or anything. You're not allowed to see the bud. You're not allowed to sniff the bud. I do when I go into the store and I buy an ounce. I do what's called the squish test. It's the only thing that you can do. If it squishes and it's got a little play, you're nice and soft in there. If it doesn't, it's a little too hard, you're going to crumble. Right? That's how I go about it anyway.
Yeah. Well,
that's my rant on this whole bud ending thing. I don't like it because we are customers. The customers are the ones that need to sample the fucking shit, not the people who are selling it. They can't fucking talk about it.
Well, they can talk about their experience.
It's not they're not. When I go into a store, I want to say, "Hey, I've got this. What would you recommend?" You're not allowed to do that.
Now, as far as upcoming things this year at the expo, Can Expo.
Okay, we're going back to the Can Expo.
Yes, we're going back to the Can Expo. You went on your bud sampling there.
Welcome to my world.
There will be samples there for those with the can cell and so on and so forth. They have the outdoor consumption lounge this year. like they did last year. It's in a new building this year. Not
It's
only
at
is it 2 days, which is
I believe
shorter.
it's at the Queen Elizabeth building.
Correct. It's at the Queen Elizabeth building instead of the Direct Energy building, but it's in the same area. It's on the exhibition
It's
ground.
actually it's down at the other end of the exhibition place. Beside, if you keep going a little bit, it's beside the Medieval Times.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say it's past the Bomo Field, Bank of Montreal soccer field. Yeah.
Yeah. It's on the other side and that's where the Argos play, isn't it?
Yeah. BMO Field.
The BMO Field, yeah.
Yeah. And the nice thing about it is, TTC runs to it.
Right there.
You can drive there. You can take the GO train to the CNE grounds. And
it's got good access. I mean, it was at the Enter Center there last time, which is the same access. You got to walk down a little bit from the TTC, but you know what? I enjoy this building better. There's a lawn where we all sit out front. I don't know where the lounge is going to be, if it's going to be in the back or not. I haven't looked at the layout yet.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed last year's show for the most part.
Right. Well, I can tell you, if you look at our screen as being the building and the entrance down in the bottom right-hand corner where my logo is, the outdoor consumption is up in the right-hand corner where it says podcast in green, and our logo is there. I don't know if that helps you any.
No, okay.
No.
I've been there. I've been going to that building all my life, so I actually know where that is. It's out in the back. It's out on at the docks by the loading docks is where it is.
Yeah. So we'll be there. We'll have a booth. We'll have some stuff in it. We're promoting what we're doing here at the 420 Pace, and like I said, we'll go around, do some conversations. We'll have the cameras in the booth, talking to people from there, going out to the consumption lounge, being part of, what's going on while we're there.
Yeah, and I'll be at the booth with Sherry Ann and Cindy on the TV playing Max Headroom.
Hey. Yeah, well, that's the thing. New building, we'll have to find out what the internet's like. I hope it's all good.
I've been in there before, and I didn't have any issues with broadcasting.
Okay, just thinking.
It is an older building.
Yeah, it's an older building. Yeah,
what it is. The building that has the dome.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Has the big dome, not where the horses are, but it's the last building. And then there's like I said, Medieval Times is there, and then the building behind it is where the Raptors practice. It's their gym, and they practice there.
Right. Good. Well, there you go.
Yep.
Can Expo.
Pink hair was there again.
Yeah, March 21st, and the 22nd.
Couple months away, and you'll be seeing some promos and things that we'll be running here on the 420 Pace about the show, about the event. Promos. We're going to be doing interviews as well. We're going to go backstage with the vendors and talk to them, as well as some of the speakers, and we'll be talking to the CEO and so on and so forth throughout time. So watch for those. Are you frozen? No, I was looking at the other computer.
Oh, okay.
I like you sit in front of many. I have 3 computers and my phone in front of me. So.
Yeah, I got my phone. I got my computer beside me, but it's not on.
Well, one computer has 2 monitors, and the other one has 1 monitor. So.
Yeah. All righty. Anything else in the event and entertainment thing? Any movies that you watched this week?
There is a movie I want to show.
You mentioned something. Yeah, you mentioned something at the beginning of the show.
I've got a movie trailer for Red One, which is the new Christmas movie on Netflix. Now, I'm not really big on Christmas movies. The old Christmas movies I like. One of my favorite is Jack Frost. I love that movie. Makes me cry every time I watch
The
it.
cartoon or the real one?
The real one, the one with Michael Keaton.
People.
It's such a sweet movie. It really is. But this movie is different. Give you the premise and then we'll watch the trailer. The premise is The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, plays the commander of ELF, which is Santa's security team. So you can imagine where that's going to go. Let's watch the trailer.
Okay.
I don't want to ruin it. It's a really good, enjoyable family movie.
$497, $498, $499, $500.
Let's go heavy. Yeah, got it. Looking strong, Nick.
Go on, brush your shoulders off. Red one is on the move.
Evening, ladies. What are you so excited about? Of course, your boyfriend's here. Who's with Red?
Reach! Someone took Nick.
We're gonna find him.
I'm bringing in Jack O'Malley. He's probably the best tracker in the world.
The guy's a legend.
What am I doing here?
Last night, Red One, also known as St. Nicholas of Myra, was abducted from the North Pole complex.
Are you saying Santa Claus has been kidnapped?
Garcia?
What the hell?
You can't trust this guy. He's on the list.
You don't mean...
Yes, that list. NL4.
Are you telling me this clown is a level 4 naughty lister? A level 4 naughty lister?
Oh, is that funny to you?
Hey! You're gonna help us find Nick.
Come on, let's go.
Grab a car.
For what?
You don't have a Wonder Woman action figure, do you?
It's not how it works. Come on. There is much in here that is not of the natural world.
Who's that?
Krampus.
What are they doing?
They're playing crayfish slop.
I think if you don't need me here, I might just go back to the car.
We need to prepare for the possibility of no Christmas.
There's worse ways to go out than trying to save Santa Claus.
We got snowmen!
That was so disturbing.
Interesting. My turn!
Oh my God. Is my face still there?
Yeah.
Good. Awesome movie. That's all I gotta say.
Now that I know what I watched yesterday.
Is that what you saw it on?
I know. Gail was watching TV. I was in and out of the house throughout the time.
Yeah.
And
she was watching it.
She kept giving me shit for talking to her because she says,
she was watching this movie.
So I got to see some of it, like the snowman there, and it showed this cutting the snowman in half.
But you didn't know what you were watching at the time.
I didn't have a clue what I was watching. Yeah. I'm thinking, this has got Dwayne Johnson in it. What's this guy doing, slapping him around? Right?
Next week, I'll have another one. I watched another movie, and I'll bring the trailer with me next week, and that's called Carry On. Oh, there's already been a few good Christmas movies that have come out this year.
Yeah,
action Christmas movies.
Okay, yeah. So I didn't even know it had to do with Santa Claus.
Well, this is kind of like, yes, it's a different subject,
Yeah,
this is
because
kind of like
I didn't see it all, right?
this is going to be as big as Die Hard.
Yeah,
It's that good. I really enjoyed it. I will watch it again. It was that good. Okay. It's going to be the new Die Hard Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Although, as Bruce Willis would say, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Well, he can't say it now, but sorry. Is it too soon?
Yeah.
Too soon?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Sorry. I apologize.
But yeah, no, I didn't have a clue. I just
saw. You should watch it, Al. It's a good movie.
I have to watch it from start to end, beginning the whole thing instead of just catching a couple minutes here, a couple minutes there, throughout an afternoon. So I didn't even realize that's what it was. So now I know. I'll let Gail know. I'll let Gail know that you really enjoyed it.
Oh yes, I did. I made yep.
Then you're gonna watch it again.
Oh yes, I will watch it again. My short-term memory sucks, so I'll forget about it in a week and I'll watch it again.
All righty. Let's see. Anything else offhand?
I got nothing. I'm done.
Oh yeah. Okay. I got a little gift bag that was given to me. It's got a sucker in it.
Where from?
It's got a little
Can Expo?
Oil ball. No. What's that? It looks like it's a dragonfly clip. Okay. Thing for plants. There's some papers in there. Lighter. No, this is actually. I went to. I mentioned earlier that I went to Limestone CI Deposit.
We're gonna have to hurry up the show, Al. My lighter's dead.
Oh, and I got some baked goods to come home with. They're not infused.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And I found this. I didn't even know it was in the bag. When I got home, I got this bag.
Somebody must have slipped it in.
Yes, exactly. All righty. Yeah, you need a lighter. I need to go outside and smoke a joint because, as you know, I don't smoke joints.
There's a no smoking ban in the house.
Correct. Vaporized. I probably could go get my volcano.
You got workers in the house.
Yeah.
You want to vape out the fucking workers while they're tearing apart?
No. Okay. So same time, same place next week.
Same bat time, same bat station.
All righty. So
bye.
See you later.
Bye.
You're watching the 420 Pace Network, found at 420radio.ca and paceradio.net. Are you looking for non-stop, continuous cannabis and psychedelic programming? If you are, then turn your browsers to 420radio.ca or paceradio.net, where you will find the 420 Pace Re-Rolled Saturday. Everything gets started at 8 a.m. Eastern Saturday morning.